guys, this is Ackleyattack4427 here with a brand new thoughts video for all of you guys. And while we've waited a whole year, or should I say we've waited several months and months and months and months just for this one very special movie. But yeah, I think just short, sweet, and to the point, it has been well over a year and we've waited a long time for this. So yeah, I think I don't need a long explanation for all this. I think we might as well jump right into it. This is it. The big one. One of the biggest movies to have ever come out this spring. So with that being said, I am going to be talking about Avengers Endgame. Yeah, that's pretty much what I'm going to be talking about. I think, pretty much the biggest movie that we just got very recently this weekend. And yeah, probably by the time I'm recording this, it's still already in its opening weekend right about now. So yeah, I think it makes sense if I talk about Avengers Endgame for all of you guys. And so yeah, I did manage to see this movie very recently, and it's been getting a lot of great reviews, and it's doing extremely well at the box office right now. So yeah, I guess about anything, we have waited a whole year since after Avengers Infinity War just to see what direction they're going to go next, and yeah, right about now, we finally got with this installment, so yeah, that's actually pretty impressive. Oh yeah, that actually felt really good, so yeah, like I said, just very recently, I just saw Avengers Endgame, and yeah, pretty much all the stuff I said before, and with all the stuff doing extremely well at the box office, it's actually got a really great review, so yeah, I guess about anything, I know a lot of you guys are thinking, what do I think of this movie now that I officially saw it? Well, I have to say, I think the wait was actually well worth it, and I thought it was incredible. Yeah, it's pretty much what I have to say in a nutshell. I actually thought this movie was incredible. Yeah, I think it's a really great way to wrap up all the stuff that has happened within the 22 movies that we got in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. And not to mention, I could also mark it as like a brand new beginning for the MCU in general. So yeah, I guess if anything, it's pretty much what I have to think about. Okay, so yeah, I guess if anything, story-wise, I think it did an incredible job. Yeah, and by the way, I should say this right now, I will not spoil the entire movie. So yeah, if you have been following social media, you would know about hashtag Don't Spoil the Endgame, which I guess they're probably going to make up ever since Infinity War came out. Yeah, ever since Infinity War came out, there were constant people trying to spoil the movie. So yeah, I think it makes sense if I jump on board the bandwagon and not spoil everything that has happened in Endgame right about now. But yeah, if you want to experience this movie for yourself, go see it just to see what I saw. But I think for the remainder of this review, there will not be any spoilers of any kind. So yeah, I'm sorry, no talking about what's happened in the movie, no all that other stuff that I would say. So yeah, no spoilers in general. So yeah, I guess about anything story-wise, I have to say, it actually did an incredible job with what it's trying to do, just picking up exactly where Infinity War left off, which I have to say is actually really impressive, because yeah, I think I could just simply imagine that as mainly both Infinity War and Endgame as like parts 1 and 2 in general, because yeah, I think believe it or not, I think this was, of course, shot back to these two were definitely shot back to back right around throughout the course of 2017, which I have to say is actually a really yeah. Which I have to say, spending like a whole year just to get both of those movies out, which yeah, both one of each year, which I have to say it's actually really impressive. And yeah, not to mention for the fact I think with all the stuff they filmed and stuff, right into the final product itself, I think I just couldn't believe for the fact that this movie is well over 3 hours long. So yeah, I think we have reached the levels of course, Avatar, Titanic, and Lord of the Rings in general. So yeah. So yeah, welcome Avengers Endgame to the 3-hour movie club right about now. So yeah, that's actually pretty impressive. So yeah, I guess if anything, for this being well over 3 hours long, I will say the story is actually really impressive. Just picking up where Infinity War left off and trying to figure out what they're going to do next, which I have to say is actually really impressive. Yeah, and yeah, like I said, they've got some really good ideas with what they were going for, but yeah, like I said, I will not spoil what it is in general, in case you wanted to know. I don't want to give everything away in this movie. Oh, wow. So yeah, I guess about anything story-wise, I have to say is actually really impressive. So yeah, and for this being the biggest event in Marvel movie history, I think they did an incredible job with what they were going for with this one. And yeah, and as usual, the characters I have to say is actually, I think they're all extremely likable, and I think I really love for the fact that I think it actually did focus more on the main four that started the Avengers in general, those being Iron Man, Captain America, Thor, and the Hulk, which I have to say is actually really impressive. They're actually, all four of them are the glue that held the Avengers together, so yeah, and not to mention all the other characters that got a time to shine, they did incredibly well with what they were doing, and not to mention the actors, I have to say, playing those characters, they all pulled off really, really great performances. So yeah, and yeah, I have to say it's actually really impressive, and I actually do feel for them in general, like with all the stuff that has happened in Infinity War. I actually do feel sorry for these characters. Like, I do want to see them try to get out of a situation alive. So yeah, it's pretty much what I have to say for both the actors and the characters in general. So, and not to mention the writing, I have to say, is really spot on. I really love with what they accomplished with this movie in general. So yeah, I guess the writing, I have to say, is actually very well crafted, and they did a really great job with that. Not only that, but it's also mixed in with some really great comedy in general. I did get some really great laughs from experiencing all of that. So yeah, I guess anything, I think there was never a dull moment where I didn't laugh like a joke. No, pretty much all of the jokes in yeah, and all the comedy in this movie, I have to say, is actually really impressive, and yeah, not to mention for the fact the action scenes are incredibly spot on. I really love with what they tried to do. They wanted to make it extremely big and extremely epic, which is something that I love, and yeah, which yeah, I think Marvel has actually really accomplished that, and I'm really glad that this movie actually does show in general. So yeah, I guess if anything, not only the writing but also the comedy and the action, I have to say, is incredible. I love on how they turned out. Yeah, and not to mention it's got some really great direction from the Russo brothers. Once again, I think they're really great directors, and I think they did an incredible job as usual with this movie in general. And I really love on how that turned out as well, and it's not to mention mixed in with some really great cinematography and some really fantastic editing, I have to say. But by far, I think the visuals and the effects, I have to say, they are incredibly well done. I really love on how they turned out, and I guess if anything, I really do admire Thanos on the way he looks, and almost as much as I actually admire on how he looks in Infinity War, I have to say. Yeah, and not to mention Josh Brolin, I have to say, pretty much going back a bit to how I feel about the actors pulling off their great performances. Thanos, I think Josh Brolin actually makes a really great Thanos in this movie. I really love on how they don't make him like a cartoon like villain and stuff. No, I actually really love for the fact that he's pretty much one of those villains that is very calm and more mundane, and he would do anything in his power to actually get what he wants and accomplish his goals. So yeah, I guess about anything, I really love on how Thanos actually turned out. And just by the way he looks in general, if you see the movie in general, I think you would really admire on how he looks and how far he has come since pretty much the beginning of the MCU in general. So yeah. But yeah, like I said, everything else about it, the visuals and the special effects, I have to say, they are incredible. I really love on how they turned out in general. So yeah. So yeah, I guess it's pretty much what I have to say about all of those aspects about this movie. But I think by far, I think the one thing I really love about this movie, and pretty much just everything about it in general, which I think I will say this right now, I think with everything that they have set up, everything that has been built up, and just the way it actually delivers in the end, I think it actually does really come a long way. I think it's not only a really great conclusion to wrap up everything that has happened in the past 22 movies in the MCU by far, but I think I could also mark it as like a brand new beginning for what's gonna be coming our way. So yeah, I think I really love on how this movie turned out, and I think they did incredible with what they have accomplished right about now, and yeah, I guess if anything, this movie actually really does, I think it really does an incredible job with finishing off that has happened in the practically since the beginning of the MCU, and pretty much mark it as like a brand new beginning with what's going to be coming our way in the near future. So yeah, and I guess if anything, I'm sure there's going to be plenty more of all the stuff that's going to be happening in the pretty much in the future for the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Like right around in about a few months from now, we're going to get Spider-Man Far From Home, which I'm actually really, really excited to see what's gonna be coming our way, and not to mention, I do hear they are gonna be doing a Black Widow movie in the near future. So I'm really quite curious to see on how that'll turn out, and now that Disney has bought out Fox, I'm quite curious to see on what the MCU's take on the X-Men and the Fantastic Four is gonna turn out for it. So yeah, I do want to see the MCU go for a brand new beginning, actually come up with something new, something creative, and actually get past movie goers who have watched these movies since the beginning to experience what's going to be coming our way for the near future. So yeah, I guess if anything, yeah, like I said, I really love on how Avengers Endgame turns out, serving as like a not only a great conclusion to the main stuff that we got from the past to the present, but also mark it as like a brand new beginning for what's going to be coming our way. So So yeah, that's pretty much the main aspect I really do admire about this movie in general. So yeah, and I guess if anything, I think in terms of what I found wrong with this movie or anything that I couldn't nitpick, honestly, I don't really know in general. I think I know not everything in this movie is perfect or anything. So yeah, and usually I would find some things to nitpick and stuff, or some things that I didn't like about this movie, but honestly, I don't think I can actually find that with this movie. So yeah, and if anything does come up, I think I would probably express it in a future video if I ever do this again. But yeah, I guess by far I don't think I can find anything wrong about this movie or anything that I can nitpick in general. So yeah, it's pretty much what I have to say. So yeah, overall, I actually thought Avengers Endgame is really a great movie. I really love on how this turns out, and I think it's actually a really great way to wrap up the main stuff that has happened in the MCU, and also mark it as like a brand new beginning for what's going to be coming our way. And yeah, and yeah, like I said, I think ever since the ending to Infinity War, I've been super excited to see what's gonna happen in this movie. I'm really glad on how it turned out, because yeah, I guess if anything, if we have all seen Avengers Infinity War last year, we know exactly what happened. So yeah, pretty much the ending to Infinity War, I think I will say this right now, just like everyone else who saw it, the ending to Infinity War to me left scars. Scars that I will never recover from. But however, when I saw the ending to Endgame in general, like I said, I won't spoil on what's happening in that movie. You'll just have to see it for yourself. But yeah, I have to say the ending to Endgame, I have to say, is actually a really great recovery from all the trauma I experienced at the ending of Infinity War. So yeah, I have to say I really love on how it turned out, and yeah, I have to say Endgame is actually a really fantastic movie. It is absolutely incredible, and I enjoyed every minute of it. So yeah, and I think if you want to experience it for yourself, I say definitely go do that. Like I said, I think it's well over 3 hours long. So yeah, I guess if anything, if you are planning on taking like a bathroom break while the movie is currently going on, please don't. Yeah, just don't go to the bathroom while the movie is still playing. Just hold it in for the next 3 hours, because even if you do go to the bathroom while the movie is going on, you're gonna miss out on a whole lot. So yeah, definitely stay for the movie. Skip the bathroom for once. Yeah, just don't even go to the bathroom while the movie is playing, because if you do, you're gonna miss out on a whole lot. So yeah, I have to say, like I said, overall, Avengers Endgame is absolutely really impressive, and I really love on how this turns out. And yeah, I have to say, pretty much the whole year since we've waited for this movie, it was well worth the wait. I think it's actually, I think we were all hyped to actually see it when we saw the trailers and stuff, and I'm glad on how it shows. And even flashing back to when I met the actress and stunt woman behind both, not just Infinity War, but also Black Panther in general, I think I did remember saying that I am now super stoked to see what's going to happen in this movie, and yeah, I guess that's actually one fond memory I will never forget. So yeah, I guess if anything, I'm glad on how this movie turns out, and I think yeah, like I said, I am excited to see like a brand new beginning for what's going to happen in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. I really wanted to see on what new ideas they're gonna go for, and what direction they're gonna take next. So yeah, probably until that time comes, we shall have to wait and see. So yeah, that's pretty much what I gotta say. And for So for my final score right about now, I am going to give Avengers Endgame a really solid 9.5 out of 10. Almost coming close to being perfect, but I think it's still regarded as such an incredible movie in general. So yeah, if you want to experience it for yourself, go. Just go see it. It's actually well worth it. And yeah, you're gonna, I think, yeah, like I said, this movie is well over 3 hours long, but it will be the best 3 hours that you will have of your life in general. So yeah, like I said, if you want to see it for yourself, definitely do that. Go see it right now. You will not be disappointed. So yeah, that's pretty much about it. That's all I gotta have to say for Avengers Endgame. So yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching, and let me know in the comment section below on what you thought of this movie in general, as well as leaving me your constructive criticisms and or advice on how I can improve my videos in the near future. And of course, feel free to send me an email at my email address if you have any questions for me, or if you want to book me for a con or event. And feel free to follow me on my social media sites like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and plenty others that I have provided if you want to see updates, announcements, and new releases of my videos in the near future. So yeah, and of course, as usual, feel free to subscribe and click on the notification bell if you want to see more videos on this channel coming up in the near future. So yeah, that's pretty much about it. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I'm really glad on how it turned out, and yeah, I'm really glad on how this thoughts video turned out, especially with how the movie turned out. So yeah, I guess if anything, I think this video is done with one snap of a finger. Oh, wait, I don't think I should have done that. Oh, wait, what's going on? I seem to be disappearing. Please, someone please help me. Ah! Yeah, you actually thought I disappeared from one snap of a finger, huh? But nope, I didn't. It was all done by the magic of A and stuff. So yeah, don't worry about a thing. I did not I think I did not go all Infinity War all of you guys. I am fine. I was just messing around with all of you. So yeah, even if you are a little bit saddened by what you just saw, I do indeed apologize in advance. So yeah, I guess if anything, in a nutshell, that's pretty much about it. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching my thoughts on Avengers Endgame, and yeah, pretty much all the stuff I said. I'm quite curious to see what you think in general. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. As always, I'll see you in the next video. But what I think I'm gonna be talking about next, but I don't know. I think now that I finished that, who knows what's gonna be coming my way next? Oh. Well, I'm quite curious to see how that turns out. So yeah, I guess that's pretty much about it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.